Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss on how to create a tables, course and how to link with primary and the foreign key concepts. So here, just to show, so what the student and the course table contains. So in students we have to create a first student table, then you have to display a query like list the students who have enrolled in computer science. Then you have to use the students who have scored average marks, so that you have to do it in this program. So next, how to create a student table or a course table. So first we'll go for course table. So when you create a course table, this is a query that we use for creating a course table. So you can see here, so creating a table course. So first is the primary key. Already I have explained the keys, what are the different types of keys. So the primary key is a key that does not repeat it. Unique values. It always allows the unique value. So each table must contain the primary key. So now after creating the student table, I have to create the course table. Okay. So this is how you will create the student course has been created. So student table you have to create it. So first course you created, and later on after creating the course you have to insert the values into the student as well as the course. Now for inserting values into the students you can use this. So this is a query for inserting the values into the student table. Similarly, you can insert for course table also. Okay. So for identifying the student who has got the highest marks, so for that you can go for this query. Select from student where marks, average marks from the student. This will displays average marks. Okay. And students who are listed in computer science. So this is a query for that. Okay. Now this first will create the course table. So already I have shown how to create this course. So we'll create the course and then we will insert the values. So I'm already in this SQL. So just open the SQL and give this command. Okay. Here course, then ID, course name, credits. So I give one, then just run this. So table already existed, so I'll just give another name for course. Okay. So now table created. Similarly, we have to create a table for student also. So I created a main for student also. So this is a query primary key, and we are using a concept called as a foreign key because course has to be showed in the student. So I have to link a table student and the course. There comes the usage of foreign keys. So let's run this. Student also, I'll just give this. So now both the tables are created. So just to check whether they have created. Okay. This is the name of my table. So student is also created. You can see this. Similarly, course. Okay, just run this. See, course is also created. So next thing is after creation of course. So just we'll try to enter the value. So what is the query for enter the value? Insert into a student with their name and this. So this query I am going to type in SQL. Just inserting the values into the course table. So course ID is 1, then 2 BCom. So I'm just changing this course ID to 2. It is C. Credits, I'll give it as 3, then run. So likewise you keep on inserting the values. So next in the same way insert into student. Okay. So just I'm typing it with the student, then run this. Insert into students, roll number, name, everything, the table, whatever we have created. To that we are inserting the value. So if it shows invalid because it is an inverted, here it is. Okay, so if you want, you can change this. So just change the month. Now one row inserted. Similarly, you insert the 5 rows into the student table. I'm just changing the name of the student for the second one. Okay, so let it be as it is. So the marks code, you can change the marks, then just run this. So 2 students are done. Next you can go for 3 students. So 103, change the name. So you can go for this. Okay, run. So now we have inserted for all the 3 students. Okay, just run this. Okay, now check how many students, the values that we have inserted. So how to check the number of records? So I'll just say select from. So name of the table is 111 here. So I'll just give one run. So whatever the values I have inserted, it is there in this table. So next thing is, after inserting the values, we have to check who has got the highest score. So for that, check what is the query. So this is a query, select from the student where marks is the highest. So who has got the highest marks, that it will be displayed. I have given the query here, select start from student where course ID in, select course. So from the course table, whoever has taken BCA, so that student list, it has to be displayed. So now just this is the course ID and this is the student. So now from the course, I want to select the student who has taken the BCA. So 1 means what is the name of the course? We'll just check and run. Okay. Here it is this. Name of this table is suitable one. So just I have given. So no data because students who has taken BCA is not at there. So now we'll let us check what course they have taken and then we'll find out what it is. So course. So I'll just check what are the fields that are there in the course. So BCA is 4. So what I should write in the query is the name is 4. So I had written 1, right? So 3 is BCA, right? Okay. So no students have taken this BCA. So they have taken 1. So maybe it is BCom. So I'll change it to BCom here and then run. Okay, so name of the table is this. So now I'll remove all these things and just I'll run this. Okay. So now this query, since the student table was not found. So here this is a query to just display the average marks, was taken the more mark, greater than the average marks. So these are the 2 people. So I am selecting the students where marks is greater than average marks. So out of those marks stored by the students, who has got the more marks, for them it is showing. So these are the 2 people who have scored more than average marks among this table. So this is how you have to create the queries for the table and create student and the course and for calculating the average marks. So this is a query where you select the students and find out the average marks. Okay. So we'll see the next things in your upcoming videos. So thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe.